Okay, so let's have a brief review of what we have discussed so far. We are attempting to create a dynamic amortization table, and we have used the functionalities of spin buttons for our loan principal, for our down payment. We also used formatting as far as the term is concerned. Okay, we use the VLOOKUP, and we use the functionalities of Excel in computing for the annuity payment. Okay, and then we also looked at the situation where we can where we have extra payment. But I don't know, guys, if we have already discussed extra payment. Have we? Have we discussed extra payment already?
Yes, sir.
Okay. So extra payment, guys, it's a very practical strategy for those who are into, let's say, into housing loan in Pag-ibig. Okay, because, for example, in this case, where you have 15 years loan at 7.875 annual rate, and it will take us 180 months to pay this off because it's 15 years. But if we give extra payment, for example, 2,000 every month, then the 180 months is reduced to 166 months. And we have savings of up to 294,000. So the greater amount of the extra payment you do, okay, the greater will be the savings. Okay, and this becomes more profound, more seen when you have a long-term payment. For example, it's 30 years. If it's 30 years and then you do extra payment, so notice if there's no extra payment, if it's 30 years, then we know that 30 times 12, that's 360. Okay, and the total interest payment is 9.567. Okay, so imagine you loaned 4.5 million and then you're going to pay 14 million. So that's a whopping 9.6 interest payments because it's a 30-year period. Now, if you do extra payment, let's say you have extra cash and you'd like to finish this up ahead of time. So if you pay extra payment of 3,000 every month, okay, notice, guys, that the savings is 3.17 million. Okay, instead of paying it over 360 months, you just have to pay it in 259 months. Okay, so you can see here the big savings with the use of extra payment. And we said last time that extra payment is used to decrease your principal balance. Okay, so let's put this back to 15, our original problem. Okay, and then let's first reflect zero extra payment. Okay, now we said that we cannot just put here 1 to 180 months. Okay, if we just do a series of 1 to 180 months, then if this changes, guys, if the number of months, if anything here changes, then for example, we make this 30 years, then this should be 360 months. Okay, so just putting 180 here will make our model not dynamic. So we want to prepare a model that's dynamic so that if anything here changes, for example, there's extra payment and the total periods to retire becomes lower than the without payment, then our model also follows. Our model adjusts also. That's what we call a dynamic model. So what we have to do here is, okay, let's already set the formula. Okay. For month, guys, for month, we want that the month should follow if there's a previous month. If there's no previous month, okay, for example, did we set this formula already last time, guys? Did we study this formula already?
Yes, sir.
Okay, so we took a look at this function. If the previous month is nothing, give us nothing. Okay, another test is that if this one, if the principal of the previous month is already equal to 0, then don't give us another month. Kasi tapos na di ba? Finish na yung ano natin, yung payment. Otherwise, if these two conditions are not met, then add another month. For example, kung may balance pa dito, dapat maglagay pa siya ng additional na 1 month. So when we run this, you notice that we have plus 1, no? Kasi meron pang balance dito. But if I copy this down, okay. Now take note, wala na siyang linagay. No? It did not add another month kasi even if there's still a month here in the previous row, it then took a look at this. Okay, wala na kasing amount dito kaya nag-zero out na siya. Siniro out na niya. So dapat, para magpatuloy pa tong month na to, dapat may value pa dito. Okay? Right. So this seems to be working, itong formula natin na to. So our beginning balance is if this one is equal to nothing, wag na rin siya maglagay. Kung wala nang month doon, no? Wag na siya maglagay ng beginning balance. Otherwise, kung may month pa dito, dapat ilagay niya tong previous balance. Okay, and nothing to fix here, guys, because we're going to copy the formula down. Okay, again, question, guys, did we study this formula before? I'm sorry, I wasn't able to check yung video natin on this, no? Nagawa na ba natin yung formula niyan?
No po, sir. Nag-stop po tayo sa month po.
Okay, sige. So for the beginning balance, ang i-check natin, kung wala nang, if there's no more month here, if B21 is nothing, then don't put any amount in the beginning balance. Kasi wala nang month eh. No? Otherwise, kung meron pang value dito, then copy the month and principal of the previous month. Okay? So here, check natin, since there's still a value in month 2, then it will copy the preceding value of month and principal. And take note, guys, that the month 2 is based on the previous month and the month and principal. Okay. Any questions so far about the beginning balance? Clear so far? So ganun din, guys, yung payment, no? If pag wala na tayong beginning month, if that's equal to nothing, then give us nothing. Huwag na siya magbigay ng principle ng payment. Otherwise, kung may value pa dito sa month na to, then copy the monthly amortization. And then we're going to copy this down. So kailangan lang i-fix yung row natin para hindi aalis sa row na to. Kasi we're going to copy the formula down. So ibig sabihin, hindi naman magbabago yung column position. Nasa column D lang tayo. So no need to fix column D. Okay? All right. So we expect this to be 42680.24. Kasi may value pa yung month na to. Okay, for extra payment, ganun din. If this is nothing, give us nothing. Otherwise, okay, get the extra payment here. Okay, get the extra payment there and then fix the row. Okay, let me pause for a while. All right, any questions about this formula? So we're creating this formula so that our model is dynamic. Kasi pag hindi dynamic to, pag static lang siya, so yung month natin, binari ilalagay lang natin sa 180. Paano kung naging 360 yung terms? Wala na, hindi nasusunod yung formula natin. Kasi in-specify lang natin yung number eh. Hindi tayo naglagay ng ng formulas para mag-adjust siya. Okay. So nothing yet kasi wala naman tayong linagay dun sa extra payment. Pero pag naglagay tayo dito, guys, if we put a value here, then this will automatically reflect that value. So for the interest, guys, again, if the month is nothing, give us nothing. Otherwise, the interest will be based on the beginning balance, magkano pa yung principal balance, multiplied by the interest rate. So our interest rate is this one. That one. Okay. Okay. Then fix the row. Okay, what are we saying here? If there's no more month, then don't give any more interest. Otherwise, i-multiply natin sa beginning balance at saka yung monthly rate and then fix the monthly rate. Okay? So this will give us now the interest based on this balance multiplied by the 0.6563%. Okay, then the principal is simply equal to, again, if there's no more here, then if it's not nothing, then give us nothing. Otherwise, the principal balance will be equal to the sum of your payment and extra payment. Okay, kasi yung extra payment, guys, papasok yan sa principal minus the interest. So whatever the interest payment is, okay, ibabawas natin yan dun sa payment at saka sa extra payment. That will now be your principal payment. Payment for the principal. Okay. And then lastly, this one, if this is nothing, okay, give us nothing. Otherwise, okay, kailan pa guys magkakaroon ng month and principal? When do you think guys magkakaroon pa tayo ng month and principal? Anyone? Okay, so that will happen, guys, if okay, let me lead you to the answer, guys. What should be the relationship between the beginning balance and the principal amount paid? Para magkaroon pa tayo ng month and principal. Any volunteer? Yes. Thank you, Charmaine. Could you kindly explain your answer, Charmaine, please? Could you kindly unmute yourself?
Sir, we're going to get the difference between the beginning balance and the principal.
Okay,
Sir.
thank you. That's part of the answer, no? Pero lagi ba? Lagi ba dapat ima-minus natin? Kunyari, let's say the beginning balance is let's say it's let's give an example. So let me delete that formula first. Let's assume that the beginning balance natin is 20,000. Okay? 20,000 na lang natitira. No? And then, format ko lang to. And then, sa principal natin, principal payment, lumalabas na 30,000. Example lang, guys. Okay. So what will that, anong gagawin natin? Ima-minus pa rin ba natin? Kasi pag minus pa natin, guys, ang mangyayari, magiging negative na to. Di ba? So, dapat, guys, mas malaki dapat yung beginning balance kaysa kay principal balance. Okay? Again, the beginning balance should be greater than the principal balance if mas malaki na yung principal kaysa beginning balance. Huwag na siya maglagay. Kasi ibig sabihin nun, yung principal payment natin will more than compensate already for the principal balance. Katulad nito, example lang to. Based on the computation, ang principal payment natin 30,000. Ang beginning balance lang 20,000. So dapat wag na tayo maglalagay dito. So let's indicate that here. If the month beginning is equal to nothing, it's equal to nothing, then give us nothing. Otherwise, okay, another test, no? If the beginning balance is greater than the principal, so pag mas greater siya, guys, then anong gagawin? I-subtract na natin. Ito yung sinasabi ni Charmaine kanina, no? I-subtract. Okay? If the beginning balance is still greater than the principal, ibig sabihin may natitira pang month and principal. Then value if true, i-subtract natin. Otherwise, guys, i-zero out na natin. Okay? Pag mas malaki na si principal payment kaysa kay beginning balance, okay? I-zero na niya. Wag na siya maglalagay, no? Huwag na siya maglalagay ng amount. Okay? Control Enter. Oops, sandali. What happened here if B21 is nothing, give us nothing. If C21 is greater than G21, then value if true, sorry, kamali ako dito, dapat G21. G21. Okay, dapat, hindi mali, sorry. Dapat C21 minus G21. Okay, ima-minus dapat niya. C21 minus G21, i-minus niya. So, yun ang ilalagay niya na value dito. Okay, otherwise, wag na siya maglagay. No? Okay. So, now, guys, minus niya kasi mas malaki yung beginning balance kaysa principal payment. For as long as your beginning balance, your principal balance is still greater than your principal payment, dapat i-recognize pa natin yung ano yung month end principal. Okay? Pause muna ako, guys. Any questions?
Sir, pwede pa view po ulit ng formula for principal.
Principal, okay. Here it is.
Thank you, sir.
Okay. Thank you for your question. No? Okay, any other questions, guys? Don't be ashamed, guys. Feel free to ask your questions. I-control enter natin to. Okay, paki-chat nga, guys, kung pareho yung mga values natin. That way, guys, we'll be able to, I'll be able to see if okay naman tayo so far, yung mga formulas niya. Kindly chat, please, if your values are okay. Kindly chat yes, please. Okay, let's wait for your classmates. A few more seconds, guys. Okay, less than 1/3 pa lang yung respond. I hope, guys, I get responses from you. Sana majority ang mag-respond para alam ko na most of the class are able to follow along. Should you have any questions, please feel free, guys. Don't be ashamed to ask questions. We will support any assistance. Okay, so far, yes tayo. Thank you so much. Okay, meron pa ba? Hindi pa tayo nangalahati, guys. Okay, let's wait for a few more seconds for more responses from the class. Okay, thank you. All right, so we can now copy this set of formulas. Okay, what we're going to do is we're going to copy this down. We'll extend our formula, hindi lang 180, no? Kasi kung 30 to, if this is 30 years, then this should be 360. So let's make it around 300, 400, even 500, our formula, so that it can accommodate any changes here. So, for example, we extend this, kasi ito 30 years. No? Kung 50 years to, kunyari, may humiram din kasi ng 50 years. No? Okay, hindi nga lang sa pag-ibig yon. If this is 50 years, guys, then, okay, so that's 600 already, no? 600 months. So i-extend lang natin kahit hanggang 500. No? Okay, row 500. So let's copy this down up to row 500. Okay, so that will be uniform. Okay, so just 500. Okay, of course, you can extend it to 600. And let's see what happened to our model, guys. Okay, there. Our model seems okay, 180 months, no? Okay, so everything paid up in 180 months. Okay, so if this is, for example, let's see if our model works. If this is, let's say 1,000 guys, 1,000 to, so dapat 173 months, no? Mabayaran na. Okay, let's see if our model follows. 173, okay, looks good, no? 173, nag-stop na siya sa 173. Okay, so we can experiment, we can check what will happen if there are changes in the parameters and check what will be the output. Okay, so balik natin to sa 0. Okay, suppose we make it, you make this 30 years. 30 years, then dapat 360 dapat yung ano natin, no? 360. Okay. Okay, what are you getting, guys? How many months did you get? Hello, guys. Kindly chat, please. How many months did you get? 360 ba o 361? I made the setting, yung setting ginawa kong ano, no? 0 extra payment muna. 0 extra payment, and then this one, 30 years. Okay, so all in all, the total period should be 360. 360 dapat months yung ano natin, yung payment. Okay, but here, nag 361. Okay, may I ask, guys, what did you get? Did you get 360 or 361? Feedback, please. I hope the others will also respond. $361. Okay, thank you so much. Okay, 3 of your classmates said that it's 361, apat na, no? How about the rest, guys? Okay, 4 said that they're getting 361, just like mine here. Okay, so may nadagdag pa, 5, thank you. Okay, so it seems like we're getting, meron pa nadagdag, thank you so much, yes. Thank you guys, no? 361, so mali yung model natin kasi dapat 360 lang yan eh. So what's wrong here? Can you take a look at this formula? Tingnan natin to ah. Ano ang formula natin dito sa 361? Let me increase the size here. Okay, so for 361, okay, if the previous end principal is equal to, if the previous month is nothing, give us nothing. Okay, meron pa, no? Pwedeng madagdagan pa ng isa. However, if H379 is equal to 0, okay, pag equal to 0 na raw to, give us nothing. Otherwise, magdagdag pa ng isa. Okay, so what's wrong with this formula, guys? What's wrong with this formula? If it's equal to 0, eh di ba 0 na siya, di ba? So dapat, di ba wala na dapat ibibigay na additional year? Hindi na dapat siya mag 361. Kasi if this is equal to 0 daw, if H379 is 0, then give us nothing. So dapat wala na siya ilalagay na additional month. Okay, bakit siya nagdagdag ng additional month? Any suggestion, guys? Any answer to that? Di ba 0 na yung previous month and balance? Ano, guys? Any answer? Okay, so bakit siya nagdagdag guys? Kasi if you take a look at this number, itong 0 na to, if I increase the decimal place here, okay, that's not actually 0. Okay, so take a look at this. Well, it's practically 0, pero hindi pa rin siya 0. Eh yung ano natin, yung test natin dito sa 361, if this is equal to 0, so binasa ni Excel to, hindi naman siya 0 eh. So nagdagdag pa rin siya ng isang year. Okay, so we need to adjust our formula. Okay, so sabihin na lang natin kapag yung previous number is less than a very small number, then wag na siya maglagay ng ano, wag na siya maglagay ng additional month. Okay, so how do we adjust that? Okay, so we can adjust it this way. So starting with month 2, let's not use is equal to 0, but rather let's use if H20, the previous month, is natin less than or equal to, okay, a very small number, kunyari 0.01. Okay, 1 centavo. No? So ang sinasabi natin dito, kapag yung previous month 1 centavo na lang, no? Less than 1 centavo, wag na siya maglagay ng number kasi napakaliit na number na yun eh. No? Katulad kanina, 0.0000003 something. No? Rineflect pa niya kasi ang test natin strict equality. So dapat is equal to 0. So let's modify, gawin natin wag is equal to 0, but rather if this number, if the previous month and principal is less than 0.01, wag na i-drop na niya yun. Wag na siya maglagay ng panibagong ano. Wag na siya maglagay ng panibagong ng month, no? I-empty na niya, no? Otherwise saka siya maglagay ng +1. Okay, so let's try this. Okay, so ito lang babaguhin natin guys yung month, ano? So let's copy this down. Okay, double click natin to. Tingnan natin kung saan umabot. Aabot yan sa 500, no? Kasi yung original formula natin hanggang 500 yan. Okay? All right, so na-adjust natin nga natin dito sa dulo. Okay, if H499 is less than 0.01, give us nothing. Okay, so let's see guys kung ano nangyari sa formula natin. Okay, take a look at that. Nawala na yung 361. No? Okay, balik ko lang dito sa ano. Okay, so no more 361. Okay, so tama na yung model natin. Kasi yung previous balance, although it's not 0, but it's less than 0.01. So, hindi na siya naglagay ng panibagong month. Okay, questions guys? So let me flash again yung sa adjusted formula natin sa month end. Okay, and let me give you time to work on that. Then after you have changed yung month to, double click nyo lang siya. Okay, dun sa crosshair na makikita nyo, and then it will automatically copy up to row 500. Kasi may mga formulas din dun sa row 500. Up to row 500. Okay, and then if your model is now okay, guys, kindly chat so that I know if your model is now okay. Kung 316 na lang yung nag-reflect na term, yung number of months. Okay, waiting for your response, guys. Okay, thank you, Charmaine. Waiting for the others, please. I hope the others respond. Okay, thank you, Kyla. Yes, very good. Okay, how about the rest, guys? Okay, Mig, salamat. Alice, thank you. Good. Okay, still waiting for the others. Anton, salamat. Who else, guys, would like to inform me that their model is now working? In-adjust na natin, binago na natin from is equal to 0. Ginawa na natin, basta less than 0.01, okay na yun. No? Pag-ibig will not run after us kung less than 0.01 na lang yung month and principal. Still waiting for the others to give their feedback, please. Okay, Charles, thank you. Okay, so let me give your classmates 30 more seconds. Are there any questions? Okay, so to those who responded, thank you so much. I really hope the others would also respond kasi this is what's difficult with a virtual scenario. Kasi kung konti lang guys magre-respond, then that leads me to think that only of you are able to get the lesson, or only of you are participating, or only a few are there, okay, virtually present, but actually not doing the models. Kasi importante guys na ginagawa nyo rin. No? Okay, so all right. So let's now go back to our model. If I again guys make this 15 years, let's go back to our original, no? 15 years, so 180 yun. And what if we do, maglagay tayo guys ng extra payment. So now the extra payment will be captured here. So the model should, the loan should stop at 173, no? Month 173. Not at 172. Kasi may may butal pa na 0.33. So let's see if the loan will stop at 173. Okay, correct, guys. 173 here. Okay? So you can experiment, guys. Okay, balik tayo kunyari sa 20 years, and then magkaroon tayo ng extra payment na 2,000. Okay, may savings tayo na 659. From 240 months, magiging 213 months na lang. Let's check. 213. Okay, correct. 213. Okay. All right, then let's go back here. Balik tayo sa, kunyari, let's put it back to 15 years. Okay, and then let's have 1,000. Okay, so we did this a while ago, di ba? 173 months. Okay, let's go to 173 months. Okay, let's take a look at 173, month 173. Okay, so our model is telling us that we will be completing the term, the loan, on 173 months. Okay, with the extra payment of 1,000 every month. And then, wala nang balance sa month 173. Okay, but there's something wrong with this payment. Can you tell me, guys, what's wrong with this payment? It's so wrong that you yourself, guys, kung kayo mismo yung nag-loan, no, hindi kayo papayag na ganyan. And you will not do that. No? You will not do what month 173 suggests. What is that, guys? Ano yung mali dito sa month 173? Definitely, if you were the one loaning this, hindi nyo gagawin yung month 173. Why? What's so wrong with month 173, guys? Anyone? Anyone, please? May na-notice ba kayo sa month 173? Hello? I'll give you a few more seconds, guys. What's wrong with month 173? Okay, understand the figures there. Hello? Anyone, guys? Wala kayo na-notice, guys, sa ano? Sa month 173, yes. Let's see. Okay. Sige. Anton, you're the first one to post. Ano yung ano? What's your comment about that? What's about the principal?
Yung parang sinabi po ni Charmaine, mas malapit po yung principal than the balance.
Principal, than the.
Than the beginning balance po.
Okay. Okay. Charmaine, how about you?
Sir, ayun din po, sir. Parang mas malaki po yung principal, sir, sa remaining balance, pero may natitira pa pong balance dito, sir.
Okay. All right. That's correct, no? Tingnan nyo, guys, no? Ang balance lang natin 14,560. Not even the principal. Itong payment na to. Diba? Ba't ka magbabayad ng 42,680? Kasi ito yung payment natin eh. Diba? Itong column D na to. Why are you going to pay 42,680? Eh, ang balance mo na lang 14,500. And on top of that, nag-ano ka pa, nag-extra payment ka pa. So this is very ridiculous, di ba? That's why I said you're not going to do this unless you're feeling very generous. And you were told, ang balance mo lang 14,560. Sige, bayaran na lang natin yung 42,680.24. Mag-extra payment pa tayo. Diba, doesn't that sound very ridiculous from a assuming that that the one making this loan is rational, no? Rational siya, maano siya mag-isip, hindi niya gagawin to. Hindi siya magbabayad ng 42,680.24 if the balance is only 14,560.67. So this last row is wrong. Okay? And this model makes it wrong, di ba? Why will we pay 43,584 total, no? Ito yung total payment, no? 42,680 plus 1,000. So that's 43,680.24. Okay? Ito yung binayad natin, yung total. Pero ang balance lang natin 14,560. Okay, so let's fix this kasi that doesn't make our model good. Okay, mali yung model natin. So going back here, guys. Kunyari, ang beginning balance lang natin 20,000. Okay, ang monthly amortization natin is 42,680.24. Question, how much should we be paying? Okay, anybody please? Okay, chat please. Ang balance natin 20,000. Okay? Ang monthly amortization natin 42,680. How much should you pay? Anyone? Kindly chat please. By the way, Anton and Charmaine, kindly remind me, you get +3 points sa short quiz. Okay, guys. how much should we be paying? Kung 20,000 na lang yung 20,000 na lang yung balance natin, magkano babayaran? Okay, thank you, Charmaine. 20,000. Okay, any other answer, guys? Any other answer? 20,000. Okay, clue. Kulang pa, no? Hindi naman papayag si Pag-ibig na 20,000 lang ibabayad natin. Magkano ibabayad natin? So paying 20,000, na yun na lang yung balance natin, ano? May kulang pa yon, guys. Ano kaya yung kulang nun? What's lacking about the 20,000? Okay, take note, guys, this is a loan. So kung loan, meron merong okay, thank you, Alessandro, thank you. You're correct. May interest, di ba? Okay, kasi may balance po tayo na 20,000. Yung 20,000 na yan, guys, mag-a-accrue pa ng interest. Okay, magkano yung interest niyan? Ang interest niyan will be 20,000 multiplied by the interest rate, di ba? Yan. So dapat, guys, ang babayaran natin yung 20,000 plus yung interest na mag-a-accrue dun sa 20,000, which is 131.25. Therefore, sa payment dapat natin, ang babayaran natin should be 20,000. Okay, format ko lang siya. So it will be equal to 20,000 yung balance natin, and then multiply that by 1 plus the interest rate. Okay, so this equation will give us the value for the principal, and then i-add natin yung yung interest on the principal. Okay, so that's C18 plus C18 times D13. So i-add natin, or i-add lang natin tong 20,000 at saka 131.25. Okay, so that will be our payment. If you check, guys, yan, no? Tama nga, ito yung payment natin. So babayaran natin yung principal balance plus the interest. So that way, guys, okay na tayo. How about extra payment? Magbabigay pa ba tayo ng extra payment? Will we need to pay extra payment? Answer, no more, guys. No more. Hindi na tayo magbabayad ng extra payment kasi yung last payment natin will all be for the principal. And of course, for the interest also. No? So, what will we change? Babaguhin natin itong payment natin at saka yung extra payment natin kasi mali siya. No? So, how do we change this? How do we change our formula? Okay. So, if there's no more beginning month, give me nothing. And then we include another if statement. If the beginning balance, okay, is less than, if it's less than already the monthly amortization, and then we fix the row. Okay, di ba? Tinetest natin kung yung beginning balance ba mas maliit na dun sa monthly amortization, okay? Anong babayaran? What will we pay? Not the monthly amortization kasi sobra-sobra na nga yan eh. But rather we will pay the beginning balance, okay? Di ba yung formula natin times quantity 1 plus your monthly rate, then fix natin monthly rate. Okay, close natin to. Okay, that's the value if true. Otherwise, comma, value if false. Okay, ibig sabihin, kung hindi totoo to, if C21 is not less than D14, so dapat babayaran niya pa rin yung monthly amortization. Okay, so kindly take a look at that formula, guys. So we're now adjusting the payment, no? Ang payment natin hindi na yung total na monthly amortization. Dapat kung mas maliit na yung beginning balance, yun yung babayaran, tapos idadagdag natin yung interest. Okay? All right? Any questions about that formula, guys? Kindly chat, please, guys, kung na-change na yung payment nyo, yung payment formula. Paki-chat na lang kung if you have done so. I'll appreciate guys responses from you. Hopefully quicker kasi guys yung time medyo i-discuss pa natin isang Excel yung cash budget and medyo we're running out of time. If possible guys, quick response na lang from you, from your end. Hello guys. Kindly chat please guys kung nakuha na yung formula for the extra payment. Okay, thank you. Okay, thank you. So, yun ang formula natin, no? Siyempre, wala pang, hindi mababago to. Yung monthly amortization pa rin ang payment natin kasi mas malaki yung beginning balance natin kaysa dun sa monthly amortization. So, dapat ibabayan pa rin yung buong monthly amortization for month 2. Okay, lastly guys, for this one, if B21 is nothing, give us nothing. Tapos another test, if ganun din, kung yung beginning balance natin is less than, kung mas maliit na to, if this is bigger than the, kung mas maliit na siya kaysa monthly amortization, nakafix natin to. Okay. If the beginning balance is less than the monthly amortization, what do we do guys? Wag na mag-extra payment. Zero na yan. Don't anymore do extra payment kasi mas maliit na yung mas maliit na yung beginning balance natin kaysa dun sa monthly amortization. Okay? So no need for the extra payment. We will pay off already the beginning balance plus the interest. Okay? So otherwise guys, kung mas malaki pa rin si beginning balance kaysa sa monthly amortization, then still pay off the extra payment. Okay. Excuse lang ah. Hold on guys, sandali lang. Okay, sorry about that guys. May knock on the door lang, on the gate. Okay, so ayan, no? So naayos na natin tong extra payment natin para pag mas maliit na yung beginning balance natin kaysa dun sa monthly amortization, hindi na mag-extra payment. Okay, so let's highlight row 2. Okay, and then click this, guys. Itong crosshair na to, double click lang natin yan. Okay, and then it will copy the formula hanggang row 500. Kasi may mga formula pa to, di ba? Okay, so let's see. Let's see our answer, guys. Tingnan natin, no? Ayun, tingnan nyo to, guys. Now, tama na yung ano natin, model natin. Okay, kasi on month 173, ang balance na lang 14,560.67. Okay, so hindi na binayaran yung ano, we're not paying the 42,680, the monthly amortization. What we're paying is only the balance plus the interest, itong 95.55 na to. Okay, so that now the principal payment is 14,560.67, which is exactly the principal balance. No? Yun, eksakto na siya. So nung minus natin, wala nang ano, wala nang balance. Okay? Any questions?
Sir,
Yes?
may I see po the formula po for extra payment again?
Okay, extra payment. Okay, so here it is, guys. Yan.
Thank you po.
Okay, thank you for that question. Okay, any other questions, guys? Okay, so let's check na, guys. Ano natin, let's see if our model will work kahit anong lagyan natin na terms. Kunyari 30 years, tapos may sabi natin may 5,000 na ano na may 5,000 na extra payment. So dapat instead of 360, magiging 233, 224 months na lang siya, no? Okay, 224 months. Let's see if this will work up to 224. Okay. 224, no? Ang balance na lang 32,440. Ang monthly amortization ng ganitong ano is 39,075. So take note, hindi niya binayaran yung 39,075. Okay, wala nang extra payment. Ang binayaran na lang niya, okay, yung balance plus the interest expense. Okay? So tama, oh, guys, yung principal payment natin 32,440, ang balance natin 32,440, okay? So binayaran na lahat 'yon. Everything accounted for, everything paid. So zero na yung ano, balance natin. So you can do this. By the way, guys, may nag-a-appear dito ng ano, no? Kindly just delete this kasi hindi naman natin na-discuss na to, no? Okay, I'll just delete this. So clear all. Okay. Ano pa kaya dito? So you might get confused with this clear all. All right. Okay, so you may want to experiment on it, no? 30 years, tas walang extra payment. Let's see. So kanina ito na correct natin na 360, di ba? There. Tama, no? $360. Okay. Eksakto yung ano yung 360. Okay, but with extra payment, say 3,000, so magiging 258 na lang, no? 259 months. Let's see. 259 months. Okay. Ang balance natin 34. So we're not going to pay 39,075. We're not going to do the extra payment. Ang babayaran na lang natin ito plus the interest of 282, which is this one. Okay? So ang bayad sa principal will be 34,380.16, which is exactly the balance here. So 0. Okay, very good, guys. Very good. So that now makes our dynamic amortization table correct, no? Tama na siya, no? Okay, so one last thing, lagyan naman natin ng formatting to. So from the first month, okay, and then kung tanggalin natin tong extra payment, guys, 0. O, ibalik natin this 15. So di ba 180 yan? Okay. So we can do a little formatting. Let me remove this. Okay. Format natin to hanggang 180. No? Okay, if you format this hanggang month 180, lagyan natin ng fill, light green lang. No? Okay. Take note, guys, na ito, ang format natin hanggang 180. Okay. Now, the bad thing about this is that if we change the terms, kunyari gawin natin 30 years to, okay, so nagiging 360 months na yan. Siyempre, hindi susunod yung formatting natin. So empty, guys. Empty yung formatting natin dito. Our formatting will not follow. It will not follow. Kung babaan natin kunyari ito, kunyari 2 years lang. So 2 years, so that means 24 months lang siya. So 24 months, okay. So naka-format yung hanggang 180, no? Naka-format yung 180, hindi sumusunod yung formatting. Okay, so we can change the formatting of this. And we can make it also dynamic. So ito yung hanggang 180 months, no? Okay, so let's remove the formatting, no fill na lang. Okay. So ang gagawin natin, guys, highlight natin yung lahat ng may formula, control shift down arrow. Okay. Dito hanggang ano na siya, no, hanggang row 500. So what we're going to do is we're going to format it in such a way that kung nagbago yung rows, susunod yung formatting. The formatting will follow. Okay, so please kindly first highlight yung up to row 500. Highlight nyo from row 1 and then I'm pressing control shift down arrow. Okay, it will highlight up to 500 kasi hanggang row 500 yung ano natin, yung formula natin. Sa Mac, I think it's command shift down arrow ba? Okay, para ma-highlight lahat ng may formulas natin. Any Mac user here, guys? Ano yung command para sa Mac? Sa Windows, it's control shift down arrow. Okay, so let's format this, guys. So how do we do formatting kapag ganyan kung gusto natin magbabago yung yung formatting? We go home and then conditional formatting. Dito yung gagamitin natin. Conditional formatting, okay? And then new rule. New rule tayo. Okay, let me pause for a while while you're following. Dapat, guys, na-highlight nyo na yung mga cells na dapat i-highlight. Isama natin yung hanggang 500 kasi may formula tayo doon. And in case na umabot doon yung amortization natin, kasama pa rin siya. Okay, new rule. So go sa home, conditional formatting, new rule. Click natin to. Okay. New rule natin, and then we're going to use dito sa select a rule type, format only cells that contain. Ito. We're going to use this format only cells that contain. And then here, sa editing natin, format only cells with no blanks. Ano with no blanks? Ang ifo-format lang niya, yung may laman. Ibig sabihin, kung nabawasan yung laman, yung format, susundan niya kung sino lang may laman. Okay? Format only cells that contain no blanks. So those with blanks will not be formatted. So format natin here, format. Okay, and then let's use the fill a while ago, fill natin, itong light green natin, ito. Okay. Okay. Format pa ulit natin. Lagyan natin ng border, guys, border. we can use this dotted line. There. Format natin para may border siya. Okay? Alright, tingnan natin yung preview. May dotted line na siya, tapos yung fill niya, light green. Okay na tayo. Okay. Alright, so we can now see that it's now formatted. Tapos yung may format lang, di ba yung may laman? Okay, let's change this. Let's change this to 15 years. 30 years, guys. Tingnan natin kung ano yung na-format. Okay, di ba? Nag-adjust yung formatting up to 360. There. Hanggang 360, nag-adjust siya. Okay? So if we keep on adjusting the model, the formatting will also adjust. Okay, for example, we put here 2000. Okay, so dapat 283 na lang yung naka-format. Let's see kung sumusunod yung formatting. Yes, sumusunod guys yung formatting. Okay, and maybe lastly guys, just another format. Itong month guys. So highlight natin si month 1. Control shift down arrow again. Isama natin hanggang 500. And then i-format na naman natin to. Okay, home, conditional formatting, same thing as a while ago. New rule. Okay, so format only cells that contain no blanks. Tapos ang format natin, gawin natin yung fill niya, ano na lang. Okay, medyo grayish, yan, gray. Border is pareho rin. Lagyan natin ng border nitong dotted line na to. Okay. All right, then okay tayo. Ito na yung preview natin, no? Okay. All right, then we have now this. Yan. Yung month natin naka-format na. Okay. Separate from the, mas kita natin yung month. And then it will follow, no? It will follow also. Yun. So if we change this, gawin natin 1 year na lang. 1 year. Okay, walang extra payment kunyari. So that's okay, kahit may extra payment na 1,000. So yan. Okay. So our model now is perfect. Okay na yung model natin, no? So just to summarize, guys, in this topic, we learned how to create a dynamic amortization table. Okay, now please do not compare this with the other FMD. Baka may kilala kayong other FMDFINA sections. Ito, kinontribute ko sa inyo kasi because of my quote-unquote knowledge about the use of Excel in modeling. Okay, so I know this is a very practical lesson, guys. Maraming application to later on. Kunyari, for example, may pamilya na kayong sarili nyo, may spouse na kayo, may husband or wife na kayo, tapos magde-decide kayo na separate sa parents nyo, tapos mag-loan kayo ng sarili nyo. Okay, you can go to Pag-ibig. Okay? Tapos kunyari, mag-loan kayo ng kasi up to 6 million, di ba? Start up nyo as a family. And then you can take a look at this. No? Ano ba yung kailangan natin bayaran, no? Every month? Tapos ano yung matitipid natin kung mag-extra payment tayo? Okay. You can also use this, of course, kung car loans. Kasi ganun din naman sa car loans. Only that sa car loans, syempre, mga up to 3 years lang yata yung payment. No? Okay? So this is a very practical subject. No? Practical lesson to. And you can use this, guys, sa practical life. So this is something that is not theoretical lang. It's something that's practical. So feedback lang, guys. Did you learn something sa lesson natin na to? Hopefully magagamit nyo to. Paki-chat naman please para medyo may feedback naman kayo sa akin kung if you like the lesson or if you learned something from the lesson. I'll greatly appreciate it, guys. Feedback please. Sana lahat naman mag-feedback, no? I would appreciate any feedback as to how this lesson was to you. Kung you found this very practical, very useful, kung maganda ba siya or you found it wala namang use later on. I hope hindi naman ganun, no? I hope ma-realize siya, maraming gamit to. Plus the extra lessons that we had on spin buttons, magagamit to rin later on. Whatever field, whatever course you're into, business management or whatever, guys, magagamit nyo yan. In fact, ito guys nga pala, ito, sa isang section, kinapin namin ito tapos pinaste namin. Tapos dito, ginawa namin yung extra payment, ginawa namin ng assign macro, okay, cancel. So, I won't discuss this anymore, guys. Format control. So dito, pwedeng minimum value 0. Okay, pwedeng diretso na to, no? Maximum value is, let's say, ang extra payment, gawin natin up to 5,000 na lang. Okay. Increments of gawin natin 500. Kaya nakalink siya sa dito natin siya sa I6 i-link, no? I6 katabi ng, okay. All right, so this time we can now, oops, ano nangyari dito? Format control, 0 muna natin to. Minimum 0, maximum 5,000. Okay, increment of 500. Okay, cell link I6. Okay. Okay. So, mali tayo, no? Ito dapat i-link natin is equal to, hindi na. Ano na lang, guys? Sorry, sorry about that. My apologies. Assign macro, wrong. Format macro natin, format control. Sa H6 na natin siya i-link, no? H6, para diretso na dito sa cell na to. Pwede na naman natin gawin yun, guys, kasi, di ba, ang minimum ng sa spinner bottom natin, 0, maximum 30,000. So it's already linked here. Okay, click natin, di ba? All right. Okay, so let's see. Okay, good. Thank you so much, Mikhail. Thank you, Anton. Salamat, ha. Okay, Alessandro, thank you. Okay, Kyla, thank you. Miguel, thank you. Yes. Okay, thank you so much, guys. Tracy, Charmaine, maraming salamat. Okay, all right. So we close our discussion on this, guys, on the dynamic amortization table. Okay, let's now go to the other Excel file. Okay, punta tayo dito sa cash budget. Okay, kindly open the cash budget, guys, that I shared with you. So this is part of financial planning and analysis. Pakichat nga, guys, kung open na yung Excel file nyo before I start. Okay, tatlo pa lang meron. Okay, how about the rest, guys? You need to open this. Okay, thank you. Okay, thank you so much. Okay, so ang next natin will be financial planning and analysis, and the first thing that we're going to learn is cash budget. We know that cash is a very important asset for a firm. So mahirap kung nawawala ng cash kung let's say hindi pinaplano, no? Hindi pinaplano yung cash flow, hindi pinaplano yung receipts and disbursements of cash. Kasi there might come a time when no planning is made that the company faces a scenario where there's no more cash. No? Kasi hindi nila tinignan yung flow ng cash. Okay, so in this exercise, we're going to look at cash budgeting. Okay, so we're given that the forecasted sales for January hanggang June ng 2022 is given here. Okay, forecasted sales to, no? Tapos, ito, November, December, historical na to, nangyari na to. So, ang forecasted lang nito, ito. January hanggang June 2022. Okay, now, when a company conducts sales, pag nagbebenta sila, hindi lahat nakokolekta kagad. So, 60% lang ang nakokolekta on the month of the sale, 30% 1 month after, and 9% 2 months later. And then, on the average, 1% is not collected. By the third month, yung 1% na yan, it's already considered as bad debts na. Okay, so only 99% is collected. Okay, tapos ito yung mga, okay, let me illustrate that. So kunyari, itong January, no, 25,000 na benta, up to the 25 million, at least 60% yan makokolekta on January. 30% makokolekta in February, and 9% makokolekta in March. Okay? And then the rest, guys, the rest will not be collected kasi may 1% na bad debts. No? Okay. So, may mga gastos din yung company. Merong wages sa mga clerk, 7,000 per month. Okay, just don't mind the value, no? Ang ano natin ito, objective, yung exercise of creating a cash budget. Tapos, meron ding commissions, no? Kanina binibigay commissions sa mga sales associates nila. Okay, average of 25% of collectible sales. Ha? Yung collectible sales, guys, kunyari, nagbenta ng 25,000, ang makokollect lang dyan, di ba? Yung 99% lang. So yung basis ng commission, yung sa 99% lang ng benta, hindi yung 100%. Okay, so the commission is 25%. No? 25% of the collectible sales. Now, yung mga partners din, meron daw silang allowance, 5,000 per month or 20% of the net sales. Ganun din, 99% ng sales. Whichever is greater. So pipili doon. Kung ano mas mataas, yun ang magiging allowance nila. And it's paid 1 month after the revenue. Okay, yung commission din, guys, it's paid 1 month after the sale. Okay, so pagkabenta ng 25,000, hindi kagad ko computin yung commission. Yung commission dyan, ibabayad next month na. Okay. And then, meron tayong rent expense na 3,500, meron ding lease na 800, meron ding utilities na 250, except sa May and June na 150 na lang. Then we're given the information that at the end of December 2021, ang cash balance is 12,000. So anong requirement? Create a cash budget for January to June 2022. Okay, and dapat malaman natin kung ano yung ending cash balance natin per month. Okay? And then may requirement dito, dapat daw may maintaining balance, dapat hindi bababa ng 10,000 ang cash balance natin at the end of each month. So kung bababa ng 10,000, meron tayong line credit, no? Credit line sa bangko. Pwede natin utangin yun. Kunyari, ang natira na lang at the end of January is 2,000. Pwede tayong umutang sa bangko ng 8,000 para maging ang balance natin 10,000. Okay? Kaso guys, may interest yun. Ha? Kunyari, humiram tayo ng 5,000 sa bangko, 5,000 on January. Next month, February, magbabayad tayo ng interest na 1% per month. Okay? And then lastly, kikreate daw tayo ng scenarios. Based on the forecasted sales, 25, 27, ito yung mga forecasted sales natin. Kasi forecast lang yan. Estimate lang yan, no? So pwedeng, ang mangyari, may best case scenario, pwedeng mas mataas ng 20% yung forecasted sales. Pwedeng worst case, which means mas mababa ng 20% kaysa forecasted sales. And also the base case, which is kung ano yung forecast, yun yung revenues na lalabas. Okay, so we'd like to use Excel to give us a result kung best case scenario, base case scenario, worst case scenario. And that can be done, guys, through data dito. No? Dati kasi, remember, ginamit natin yung data tapos what if analysis. Dito, nag-goal seek na tayo dito. I'm not sure if we did data table. Okay? But this is the one that we're going to use, yung scenario manager. Okay, yung scenario manager, ang gagawin ni Excel, magko-compute siya, no? ng whatever result we want, given na ito, i-define natin yung best case, base case, at saka worst case. Okay? So let's go here. Okay, first let's write the givens. Okay, so on the month of sale daw, yung collections natin on the month of sale, 60%. Tapos 1 month after the sale, 30%. 9% guys, yung ano, yung 2 months after. And then yung bad debts is 1%. Okay? Sales commission is 25%. Okay? Minimum partner salary is, sabi natin, 5,000 daw. Okay, or 20% of the net sales, whichever is higher. Ending cash balance is also given at 12,000. Minimum cash balance required is 10,000. So lahat ng mga to guys nasa givens to, no? Okay. And then magkano yung monthly clerical? That's 7,000. Rent expense, it's 3,500, I think. Paki-correct na kung okay, 3,500. Okay, office equipment lease, that's 800. Utilities, 250. And then if it's May and June, 150 lang. Interest on borrowing is 1%. Okay, so ito yung mga givens natin. Now we place it here, guys, so that, okay, since mga givens to, we're not going to use that here in our budget. Ililink lang natin dito so that if this changes, papalitan lang natin to guys, automatically magbabago na yung ano natin. Magbabago na yung model natin. So guys, tip yan when you're doing modeling, do not put absolutes in your model. Make sure they're separate so that, and then just link it there so that it will automatically, when you change the absolutes, when you change the givens, automatically magbabago yung model natin. Okay. All right. So we have a few more minutes. So ito guys, ito, gagamitin natin to, dito natin ilalagay yung 100%, 80%, at saka 120%. Ito yung sa scenario manager. Okay, in the meantime, we can just put here 100%. Okay, actually whatever you put here. No? Okay, lagyan lang natin sa 100%. Ito yung base case scenario. Okay, pwede din natin ilagay dito na okay, so saka na lang natin ilalagay yung ano yung title, no? Okay, November and December sales, copyhin natin dito, guys. Control C natin, and then ito paste yung transpose lang yan. Okay, kasi yung sales natin nakababa, no? Okay. So yung January hanggang March, ilagay muna natin dito. So this is January, February. Copy natin dito. Bago lang, sorry. Okay. Tapos dito din, yung March hanggang June. Control C. Copy lang to guys. Okay. All right. So, okay, so at least maka-ano tayo guys ng ng net collections lang. Okay, so sa January guys, ang cash natin will be equal to yung forecasted natin times itong 100% na to. Now we're doing this guys para pag binago tong pag binago yung percentage na to, magbabago din yung natin, yung sales natin. So we're going to fix B24 ito, yung column lang kasi i-copy natin to the right now. Control Enter. Okay. So dito natin ilagay yung forecast sales guys, and then we multiply natin dito to get your actual. No? So ibig sabihin pag nagbago to, ginawa natin 80% to, so ito yung worst case scenario. Okay, see, magbabago din tong natin, sales natin. If this is 120%, then automatically magbabago yung sa sales natin sa cash budget. Okay, so you can see how dynamic this is, no? Okay, ito yung percentage natin depende dun sa best case, etc. Okay? All right, so collections natin, meron tayong cash, first month, second month, at saka bad debts. Now, what we can do is just copy here. Okay, pag cash collection, di ba, ilang percent yun? 60%. Okay, 60% guys, makukolekta natin on the month of sale. So since we're only looking at the cash budget from, guys, may I have 3 extra minutes, guys? Okay lang ba? Kasi time na, no? 10:45 na. Is it okay for me? Hanggang ano lang, mabilis lang to, guys. Pwede bang extra 3 minutes? Okay, salamat ha. But if you need to go, it's okay, guys. You may go. Pero yung magpapacheck na attendance, kindly remain lang muna, no? So this is equal to, yung sale natin, dito na tayo sa January magsisimula, is equal to sale ng January multiplied by the 60%. Then if i-fix natin yung column, kasi if kakopy natin to along the row. Yan. So ito lang yung collections natin. Okay? So ito guys, sales lang to, hindi pa cash to. Ito na yung cash. Ito na yung simula ng cash. No? Okay, so sa first month is equal to, diba, ano siya? It's 30%. No? 30% yung mako-collect. No? So sa January guys, this will be equal to yung previous month, December, multiplied by yung 30%. Fix F4. So you notice guys na yung sales in December, meron tayong mako-collect sa January. Papasok yung cash na yan sa January. Okay. Yan. Okay, and then lastly, ito yung 9%, no? 9%. So it's equal to 2 months ago yan, no? Sales ng November multiplied by 9%. Okay, fix the column once again, and then copy to the right. There. Okay. So yung dulo guys, yung 1% natin is equal to 1%. Okay. Okay. So wala nang collection yan. No? So there will be nothing here kasi yung 1% na yan, bad debt na yan. Okay. So we can now add our collections. So ito na yung cash collections natin for each of the month. There. Okay, so that will now be our collections. Now, yung mga clerical guys, pwede na natin i-ano to, no? I-copy nyo na lang, clerical wage, yung disbursements na to, no? Okay, just copy the column. So, 7,000 na to. Okay, so ito yung net collections natin. Then we're now looking at the disbursements. Okay, commission guys. Paano yung commission? So yung commission natin will be based on the previous month. Okay, so that's 45. Okay, i-copy na lang natin dito guys yung commission na 25% para madali. 25% commission. Okay. So our commission will be equal to previous month, no? Kasi ibibigay yung commission na sa January na. Previous month multiplied by, okay, 1 minus, kailangan tanggalin natin yung bad debts, no? Fix natin yung bad debt na yan. Okay, para hindi siya bumaba. Okay? So, collectible sales lang kasi, no? So, 45,000 times 1 minus 1%. Ibig sabihin, 99% lang yung ano, yung mako-collect. And then multiply that by the 25% rate. Okay? So, 25% ng 99% ng sales. Okay, so that will be your, okay. Okay, partner salaries, skip na muna natin yan. Rent expense, madali na yan. Asin yung rent expense natin. 3.5. Fix the column. Okay. Equipment lease is equal to 800. Fix this. Okay. All right. Then, tuloy na lang natin guys yung the rest next meeting. So, ang total disbursements natin will be the sum ng lahat ng mga expenses natin. No? Okay? Kaso hindi pa kompleto to. No? So we'll continue with this next meeting. Kulang pa tayo ng utilities, interest, at saka yung partner salaries. Okay? So, all right. Thank you so much, guys, for your time. I'm sorry for the extra time. So we will finish this next meeting. Pause muna ako. I'm going to upload this, yung video na to.